Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir et bienvenue à cette cérémonie de la Société honoraire de français pour l'année 2020 à Southside High School. C'est mon grand plaisir de vous accueillir ce soir pour célébrer et reconnaître les accomplissements de tous nos élèves et tous nos membres de deuxième et troisième année. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining me tonight for the French Honor Society ceremony to recognize and honor new members and current second year and third year students on their accomplishments within the French classroom. My name is Mr. Buzzard. I'm the French teacher at Southside High School. And this year, my officers for the French Honor Society were Huda Dean, Sandra Nino, Solani Licona, Theo, and Noemi Lang. I have to give a big shout out to these five ladies. They helped me out so much this year, planning French club meetings, doing extra things around the French classroom to help me promote the program even more. I don't think I could have done half the things that we got to do this year without the help of these ladies. So um, I just want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to you five ladies. Thank you so much. So just a little bit of history about the French Honor Society. It was founded in 1949 by the American Association of Teachers of French, and its goal is to recognize high school students on their academic achievements in their French classes. And so the Southside High School Charter was founded in 1994. In order to be inducted, there's a few requirements that students have to meet. First, they have to be currently enrolled in French 3 or higher. They currently have to have an A minus or better in their French class, and they have to commit to being an active member in French Club and to continue taking French courses and maintaining those exceptional grades in all classes. So we are going to move on to our nouveau membre, our new members. And normally what would happen is that our new members would come up in front of an audience and give a nice little speech for accepting their induction, first in French, then in English. But tonight I will just go through a presentation and you will see a photo of the new member along with their typed speech in French and in English. And I will read their awards as well as their English paragraph for you tonight. So first we have Chris Brindle. He will receive the tricolor ribbon and a first year certificate. Emily Clough, tricolor ribbon, first year certificate. She says, I took French because my grandma took it in high school and she said that she loved it. I'm really glad that I chose French because it has a fascinating culture and I've met a lot of exciting people both in class and on the Chicago trip this year. I definitely want to continue French throughout high school and maybe even study it in college. I am also thinking about going on to the IU trip during the summer. Elizabeth Diaz, tricolor ribbon, first year certificate. Hi, my name is Elizabeth Diaz. I think French is an incredible language and it is very similar to Spanish. I like all of the different activities that we do in class to practice our French, and Mr. Buzzard is a great teacher. I hope to continue learning French in college and to call it my third language. Fiona Gottbeck-Stein, tricolor ribbon, first year certificate. I enjoy speaking and learning French because the language is so interesting to me. It's so complex it makes it fun to learn all the little rules. French is such a beautiful language. I hope French can be incorporated in my job in the future. My favorite thing about French class is the fun learning environment Mr. Buzzard puts us in. Each day coming to class, you know you're going to learn something new. Christian Guevara, tricolor ribbon, first year certificate. French is a beautiful language. It is an extraordinary learning experience. I'm happy to learn with the help of Mr. Buzzard. He really brings us together during the class with fun activities and with our friends. He's helped me learn so much this year. Harmony High, tricolor ribbon, first year certificate. I live to speak French. This masterpiece of a language has surrounded me since my brothers first began their journey through it, when I was only about 7 years old, 9 years ago. I listened, enraptured, as strange, wondrous words swirled in the air around me, painting streaks across my mind. Ever since I've been running after it and I can't quite seem to keep up. The language pulls me along in a race that can't be won, but even more satisfactory for the struggle. In this race of the tongue, one may slow to a walk or even stop, but when you pick up the pace again, your delight will soon begin once more. Miracle James, Tricolor Ribbon, first year certificate. Hello, my name is Miracle. I'm a sophomore. I like French because it is fun and unique. This year I am in French 3 and it has a lot of good memories so far. In the future, I would like to be a translator for French speaking to English speaking people as a second job. But for my first job, I would like to become a lawyer. In college, I would also like to study abroad in France to explore and learn the culture of France. For 3 years, I have been involved in French. My favorite thing about French class is when we have music Wednesday. I enjoy all music types as well. I look forward to being a part of the French National Honor Society. I think this will be a great experience in general. Thank you for your time. Leo Nino, Tricolor Ribbon, first year certificate. I like French because I think the literature and the culture are interesting. I hope to use my French if I visit France or Quebec. My favorite thing in class are the activities. Katie North, Tricolor Ribbon, first year certificate. I've been taking French classes at school for 4 years, and I plan to take it for the rest of the years I'm in high school. I've always loved learning a new language and learning about cultures besides my own. I'm not sure what I want to do in terms of a career, but a job involving French is a consideration of mine. I've considered being a translator or a linguist in the future, and I plan to continue my French studies past high school. I've made new friendships sophomore year and freshman year in French class. I have tons of good memories from French club, the Chicago trip, and I don't think I could narrow it down to my favorite thing about French class. Mr. Buzzard's passion for the language and for teaching makes learning fun and engaging. I am never bored in his class. I'm looking forward to being involved in French Honor Society at Southside. Lauren Walda, Tricolor Ribbon, first year certificate. And so that concludes the section for our new members. Congratulations to all of you guys on your accomplishments, and I look forward to continued making great memories with you in the next 2 years and seeing you guys continue to grow. Now we're going to move on to les membres de deuxième année, our second year members. Jasny Combs, French flag pin, second year certificate. Noemi Lang, French flag pin, second year certificate. Solani Licona, French flag pin, second year certificate. Rebecca Mong, French flag pin, second year certificate. Dali Serrault, French flag pin, second year certificate. Thali Tu Row, French flag pin, second year certificate. And that is the group of second year members. So congratulations to you guys on another year of exceptional work in French class and maintaining those high grades. I really appreciate all of your guys' hard work. And now for the last group of students that will get recognized are our membres de troisième année, our third year members, made up of some juniors and 2 seniors. First, we have Jenny Camacho. She will receive a third year certificate. Keaton Grider, third year certificate. Jenna Moore, third year certificate. Oliver Spencer, third year certificate. And our first senior, Huda Dean. I'll say a couple words about Huda. She was our French club president this year. Did a great job. I think helped put on some of the best French club meetings that we've had at Southside this year. Last summer, she studied abroad in France with the IUPHFL program and did great work there. Her professors in France had just amazing things to say about her and her work that she completed during that program. She's going to receive the honors cord for being a member for 3 years in her third year certificate. And I had asked our two seniors here to just give a few final thoughts. Um, and this is what Huda had to say. It was, throughout the past 4 years and the hardships that followed, I've always found comfort in the French program. Coming into high school, I don't know, I didn't know that my love for the language would be as strong as it is today. Various students and one teacher have left such an enormous impact on my life. I will continue to carry this feeling throughout my life. Thank you, Buzz, and everyone else for encouraging me during Southside's French program. Next, we have Sandra Nino. She's also been with me for 4 years, was there when I first started teaching at Southside and has stuck with me for 4 years. Has traveled with me to Chicago on our French cooking trips, and has done great work also helping me plan for our French club meetings this year. And so she'll receive the honors cord as well and her third year certificate. This is what some final words that Sandra had to say. Since the first day I took French class, I knew I would love it. After taking French class for almost 6 years, it's represented a small part of who I am. 4 of those 6 years of learning French with Buzzard helped me see and realize how much love I have for the French language and culture. I've had such an amazing experience learning things every day, surrounded by my peers and a great teacher. I know for sure that I will keep this memory with me forever and continue to put all my French knowledge to use. After all these years, I've realized that French is more than just a language to me, but that it has also opened a door for me to see new things and meet new people. I greatly appreciate all these moments I've spent with all my FHS peers and an amazing teacher. And so that does it for our French Honor Society Awards. And now we're going to move into our top French Student Awards. This is another opportunity for me to recognize some excellent students, not just also by inducting them into French Honor Society, but recognizing them as top students in their leveled classes within French 3, 4, and 5. And so we'll start with French 3. I'm going to recognize 2 students just because it's too hard to choose and it's very competitive. So the first student that will be recognized this year as a top French 3 student is Noemi Lang, and the second is Christopher Brendel. These two have done great work this year, going above and beyond just the minimum things that we do in class and just the beyond those minimum expectations, being super involved in French club, just great students. Now for top French 4 student, this student I know both in the classroom and outside the classroom. She does great work across the board. She also was a big help as a French club officer this year. Had planned to go to Paris with me on a trip abroad, but that got canceled. So she just does fantastic work. So top French 4 student this year is Solani Licona. Now for our top French 5 students, I have a special attachment to this group of students in general, my French 5 students, because they were my first class of freshmen that I had as a new teacher, and now they're finally graduating and moving on to bigger and better things. And so it's been very special for me to see the growth and improvement and just kind of walk next to them in their journey as they've experienced 4 years of high school and 4 years of French and everything that comes along with that. And so I just want to say how proud I am of these 2 students, and I just want to wish them the best of luck in their continued study of French and everything that they might experience in the years to come as they head off to college. So with that, the first French 5 top student this year is Huda Dean, and the second is Sandra Nino. So again, congratulations to all of these students. I just want to give one more big félicitations et un grand merci à tous mes élèves. A big congratulations and thank you to all my students Um, the French program wouldn't be what it is without all of you guys and the support that your parents give you at home. And so I look forward to seeing you in the fall and continuing great work and making new memories. So thank you for being here tonight. Congratulations on all of your success and hard work and celebrate in it and have a good night. Merci. À la prochaine.